Most people believe they know who they are. In reality, they know who they've learned to be. From childhood, you're constantly shaped by parents, teachers, religion, culture, social media, friends, and society. Long before you develop your own opinions, you've already inherited hundreds of beliefs about what success looks like, how you should behave, what makes you lovable, and what kind of person you're expected to become. The version of you that exists today may be less of a conscious choice and more of a collection of borrowed identities. One of the biggest reasons people lose themselves is because they confuse roles with identity. You are not your job, your relationship, your income, your achievements, or your reputation. Those are roles you play. The problem begins when you become so attached to those roles that losing one feels like losing yourself. Someone quits a career and suddenly doesn't know who they are. A relationship ends and they feel empty. That's because they built their identity on something temporary. Another reason you don't know yourself is that you've spent years trying to be accepted. Human beings are wired for belonging. As children, fitting in often meant survival. You learn to hide parts of yourself that were criticized and amplify the parts that earned praise. Maybe you became the funny one because it got attention. Maybe you became the responsible one because your family depended on you. Maybe you stayed quiet because speaking your mind caused conflict. Over time, those survival strategies stopped being choices and became your personality. Many people mistake comfort for authenticity. Just because something feels familiar doesn't mean it's who you are. Familiarity often comes from repetition, not truth. You may keep choosing unhealthy relationships because they remind you of childhood. You may constantly seek validation because you've never learned to validate yourself. Familiar patterns feel safe, even when they are hurting you. Social media has made this problem even worse. Every day you're exposed to thousands of carefully curated lives, opinions, lifestyles, and personalities. Without realizing it, you begin copying how other people dress, speak, think, and even dream. Eventually you stop asking, "What do I actually want?" and start asking, "What gets the most approval?" The pursuit of authenticity is replaced by the pursuit of attention. Fear also plays a major role. Discovering who you really are often requires disappointing people. It means saying no when everyone expects yes. It means leaving careers that look successful on paper. It means ending relationships that no longer align with your values. Many people would rather live a life that feels empty than risk being misunderstood. Self-awareness doesn't happen automatically with age. It happens through reflection. Most people stay so busy distracting themselves with work, entertainment, scrolling, and constant stimulation that they never spend enough time alone with their own thoughts. If silence feels uncomfortable, it may be because you've spent years avoiding the questions that matter most. Who are you when nobody's watching? What would you do if nobody could judge you? Which parts of your personality are genuinely yours, and which were borrowed? Identity is not something you find once. It's something you continuously build. Every decision either reinforces an old version of yourself or creates a new one. Every boundary you set, every habit you build, every fear you confront becomes evidence of who you're becoming. Your identity is shaped more by repeated actions than by positive affirmations. The hardest truth is that no one is coming to tell you who you are. Parents can guide you, friends can influence you, society can offer labels, but only you can decide which beliefs deserve to stay and which ones need to be replaced. Becoming yourself is less about adding something new and more about removing everything that was never truly yours. The moment you stop living for approval and start living according to your own values, your real identity begins to emerge. It won't happen overnight. It takes courage, honesty, and the willingness to question everything you've assumed about yourself. But that's the price of becoming someone who is genuinely authentic instead of someone who is simply well accepted.